Sounds like everybody's a crook except Donald Trump.
It is. That's how I feel.
But he's the only one really who's being indicted on it.
Well, I mean, they don't like him. He knows a lot of stuff that's going on in this country. You know, he knows a lot of, and they can't win him over. He loves this country. He didn't even make a paycheck when he ran for 4 years. He really does care about us. I think the rest of the government and the presidents and all these people are all about money, money, money. He never was like that. He was a businessman anyway. I liked him because of that. He wasn't in politics, you know.
I had somebody tell me that they would take a bullet for Donald Trump.
I think I would too, because I'm not that young. If I was young, I'd never say that. But I would too. I mean,
We don't want to lose your wisdom to that.
but I don't know what it is about him. He's got that charisma, says it like it is, never backs down. He never says anything that he shouldn't.
Do you want to take that one back?
I know you've heard it, but I never hear those things.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and in a riveting saga of Grandma's Gone Wild, TYT's Michael Shure delves deep into the unpredictable world of Trump supporters, where reality often takes a back seat to the wildest of imaginations.
If I had the money, I'd definitely give him some.
He's a billionaire, and you'd give him money?
But they're trying to take all that. Have you not seen what's going on? You know, they're trying to take all of his towers. They're trying to take all of it. I mean, some woman from 40 years ago comes up and says she was raped and got millions of dollars from him, they say. That's ridiculous. And she's talking about going shopping. She's not even talking about supporting the people that really has got raped. Do something for them, you know, get some kind of counseling. You're talking about taking all your buddies going out shopping somewhere.
You said you want to do great things with this $83 million settlement. Give us an idea about that.
Don't want to waste money. Well, I do have an idea. I'd like to give the money to something Donald Trump hates. If it will cause him pain for me to give money to certain things, that's my intent. Well, perhaps a fund for the women who have been sexually assaulted by Donald Trump.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff that bothers me, you know.
As Michael Shure peeled back the layers of MAGA madness in his interviews, he stumbled upon a prime specimen of delusion.
If he were to lose again, what would that mean for the country in your estimation?
We'd have an uprising. There's too many people that are ready to go now.
When you say, what does that mean? Can you be specific?
Civil war. Civil war.
You think it'll be a civil war if Trump loses again?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, you heard it right. According to Grandma, the mere thought of Trump losing sent her careening off a cliff of reason, hurtling headfirst into the abyss of absurdity.
And what do you feel about January 6th in that light?
I think when you are at the White House and you have police officers asking you to come in and showing you the way.
This is now effectively a riot.
Come on in. Come right in here.
Shure's interviews served as a stark reminder of the dangers lurking within the depths of MAGA devotion. Behind the flashy merchandise and bravado lies a disturbing blend of ignorance and arrogance, where reality takes a backseat to the whims of a demagogue. The peroxide cougar with a mouthful of marbles stumbling through a defense of Donald Trump was a real jackaloon. With a conviction as shaky as her dentures, she proudly touted Trump's supposed sacrifice of a presidential paycheck for 4 years, not years. Grammar aside, her blind adoration knows no bounds, as she praised Trump's business acumen over his political prowess. But let's peel back the layers of Trump's business success, shall we? Far from the Midas touch, Trump's track record resembles more of a dumpster fire than a golden opportunity. From failed ventures like Trump Steaks and Trump Water to the infamous Trump Shuttle, where he managed to fully paint only a couple of old Eastern airline planes before the whole operation crashed and burned. Yet, despite his laundry list of bankruptcies and business closures, Trump still manages to garner unwavering support from a certain demographic, those who relate to him on a third-grade level. These are the folks who see a mirror image of themselves in Trump's bluster and bravado, conveniently overlooking the glaring flaws and failures that define his legacy. And so, the saga of Trump's faithful followers continues, a tale of blind allegiance and willful ignorance that shows no signs of waning. As the curtain falls on the absurd spectacle of Grandma's Gone Wild, one thing becomes abundantly clear. The depths of Trump's devotion knows no bounds, even in the face of reason and logic. These silver foxes of ignorance prove themselves to be the embodiment of entitled Karens masquerading as devout churchgoers on Sunday mornings and transforming into belligerent patrons at the local Cracker Barrel soon after. It's a perplexing question. How can individuals so blatantly disregard reality and cling to the sinking ship of Trump's rhetoric with such fervor? The survival of the fittest theory crumbles in the face of such blatant stupidity, leaving us to wonder how these geriatric Trump supporters manage to survive in a world that demands critical thinking and discernment. But alas, in the twilight of reason, there is a silver lining. The absurdity of Grandma's Gone Wild serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of blind allegiance and willful ignorance. As we bid farewell to this circus of folly, let us not forget the lessons learned and the truths uncovered, that sometimes in the darkest corners of society, stupidity reigns supreme. And so, with a mixture of disbelief and disdain, we close the chapter on Grandma's Gone Wild, hoping against hope that sanity may one day prevail over the racket of ignorance. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.